swell.
Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is Greg, FPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another video here today on the channel. Today guys, we're going to be ranking every single reactive camo from worst to best in Black Ops 4 Zombies as of right now. There are 17 that you can unlock in multiplayer, Blackout, or Zombies. Now I went into Zombies and basically showed every single version of each reactive camo, so it did take a long time to hop in game and actually get those, because some of them are based off kills, some of them are based off different things like headshots, and some of them take a very long time to unlock. So if you guys wouldn't mind dropping a like, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, some of the mastercrafts in Black Ops 4 come with a reactive camo, so I'm only counting the reactive camos for this video. If you guys want me to make a mastercrafts video, you can let me know down below, and maybe I'll make one of those as well. So without further ado guys, let's get right into it. Coming in at the number 17 spot is going to be the DDay Reactive camo. Now, to be honest, this one is honestly trash. There is nothing you can even see in this one. It basically just turns the gun white. So as you can see at the start of the game, you get a basic camo. You can't really see what's going on at all. You can kind of see a tank a little bit behind where the reticle is. And then once you get 15 kills, there's going to be another one. And this one basically just flashes white the entire time, and you can kind of see like something, it looks like you're in a car and it's like rolling by kind of. And the next one, I literally have no idea what's going on at all. You can't really tell, to be honest. Maybe there's like a tank or something back there, but it mostly looks like you're in the air. And then the last and final one also looks like you're in a tank kind of rolling by, and you can kind of see like the water in the background and stuff. So I would say that this one's just really bad because you can't actually tell what is going on the entire time of the camo, so there's really no point. And this was one that you had to buy, and I think it was 400 COD points. So to me, this one was definitely not worth buying. But anyways, that one comes in as the worst spot on the list. Coming in at the number 16 spot is going to be the Dogfight Reactive camo that you could unlock with Operation Absolute Zero. And to be honest, I really don't like this camo. I think it's the worst because of how blurry it is. So when you start using it, it's just blue and you can see clouds going by, and there's splotches of red in there that are supposed to be planes, but you can't really tell they're planes because of how blurry it is. Then the second stage, once you get 100 kills, is basically a really bad looking yellow color in the background with green planes going by. This one looks awful, to be honest. Then when you get 250 kills, you can see like a blue sky, and it actually looks pretty decent. You can see clouds going by, and you can also see planes going by as well. And then when you get 500 kills, there's clouds going by as well as planes, and for some weird reason there is literally a cat in the sky clawing. I don't understand why the hell that's there, but it is, and that one comes in at the number 16 spot. Coming in at the number 15 spot is going to be the Rampage Reactive camo. Now this one you could only get during the Fall Firearms event, and it came with the Street Mastercraft of the Maddox, and you had to buy this one. I believe it was 1200 COD points. It might have been a little bit more. Now the Rampage Reactive camo is kind of lame because it doesn't move, but the start is basically a wolf with its mouth closed. Then when you get 5 kills within 5 seconds, it ends up having electricity coming out of its eyes, and its mouth is starting to open. Then when you get 5 kills within 5 seconds again, the mouth is starting to open and it has electricity coming from it. Then when you get 5 kills within 5 seconds again, the mouth is fully open and the tongue is coming out of it, and it has more electricity charges coming from it. And then when you get 5 kills within 5 seconds again, it basically has like green all around it. The wolf is green, it has a blue effect coming out of its eyes. It looks really cool, and I was kind of wishing that this one moved, because if it did, I feel like it would have been higher on my list because the neon colors look really awesome. But anyways guys, this one comes in at the number 15 spot. Coming in at the number 14 spot is going to be one that you could buy in the blackjack shop with the Koshka Mark II, and this is the masked camo. Now, this one is kind of weird because when you start with it, it's just a white camo that has black outlines, and then when you get 10 headshots, it turns into a camo that is a teal color and it has a bunch of different masks on it that look really cool, but unfortunately it's not animated yet. Then when you get 20 kills, it also changes colors. So it's that teal color, but then there's a lot more different colors on it, and it kind of like pops, to be honest. It looks really cool. And then when you get 30 headshots, it's like a black camo with white and red going by it in the form of masks. Now, I wouldn't say this is like the best looking one, but it still looks pretty decent, and that's why it comes in at the number 14 spot. Coming in at the number 13 spot is going to be the APB camo. Now, you could unlock this one in Operation Grand Heist, and basically all it is at the start of the game, you're in a cop car and it's driving on a street. It looks kind of cool, but to be honest, this one's just not that unique. Now, when you get 5 kills, you are a different car that's like red, kind of running from the cops, and it's just going in and out of the lane the entire time, which does look kind of cool. Then at the number 10 spot, you are cop cars and the sirens are going on. This is probably my favorite, I would say, out of the different ones of how they look. And then when you get 15 kills, the street just turns completely pink and blue, and it looks awful. I don't know what they were thinking with this one. They could have made it so much better. They could have had cop cars going like horizontally with the red car going horizontally as well. It would have looked way better, but I don't know why they decided to go with pink and blue. It just doesn't really make sense. So the reason this one comes in at the number 13 spot is literally just because of this last version. It looks terrible on the gun. Coming in at the number 12 spot is going to be the Death Reel camo. Now, you can get this one in Blackjack's shop, and I really like how this one looks. At the start of the game, it counts from 8 to 1 on a projection screen, so it reminds me a lot of Kino back in the day when it would count down on the screen. Now, once you get 15 kills, it looks like the Bloody Valentine camo that you could get in Black Ops 3, which I think looks really cool. It's just like blood kind of scrolling down the gun, which looks interesting. And then when you get 30 kills, you can see a zombie in there with red eyes. It looks like the one from the Gorod Crovey trailer, but it could be from Blood of the Dead as well. And there's some like fire going on as well, so that's why I think it reminds me of Gorod Crovey the most. And then once you get 45 kills, there's another one that basically has red zombie eyes, and there's blue electricity going by it, and there's also like red blood in there as well, and that one looks really cool as well. Personally, I really like the projection screen one the most out of this, but it definitely is a zombies oriented camo, so it comes in at the number 12 spot. Coming in at the number 11 spot is going to be the Skullcracker Reactive camo. Now, this one came out with the Summon Mastercraft once you got level 200 in Operation First Strike in the supply stream. Now, this one is really cool because at the start of the game, it just has skulls on it. Now, you can't really see them too well, which is kind of disappointing, but once you get 150 headshots, a few of the different skulls get red eyes, and this one looks really cool because you can actually definitely see the skulls once they get red eyes, which I really like. And then once you get 300 headshots, more of the different skulls have red eyes, and there's also some like red kind of blood effect or ritual effect going by on the camo. Now, this one doesn't really move that much, which is kind of disappointing, but overall I still think it looks really cool, and it comes with probably the best of the Mastercrafts, which is Summon. It just looks so badass as the Mastercraft camo, but then again, we're not talking about it in this video. We'll save the Mastercrafts for a separate video. Coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be one that you can get from the black market reserves called Vanguard. Now, this one is kind of interesting because it has a basically like skull inside of a mask, and the mask has horns on it. It just looks really weird. It looks kind of like a knight or a Vanguard, I guess. And at the start of the game, you can kind of see the horns behind the moon, and it's yellow. And then when you get 5 headshots within 7 seconds, the moon turns more orange. Then again, once you get 5 headshots within 7 seconds. The moon in the background turns blue, and then once again, when you get 5 headshots within 7 seconds, the moon in the background turns red, and there's like a blue effect going on as well. And then 5 headshots again within 7 seconds, there's red particle effects that go by, as well as the red moon, and the Vanguard guy has red eyes. And then last but not least, when you get 5 headshots within 7 seconds, again, the moon is completely white and there's like white particle effects going by. I think this one looks really cool. I'm not exactly sure which gun it came out with, but it was one that you could get with a mastercraft, so you can still unlock it inside of the black market reserves. So that one's really cool. Comes in at the number 10 spot. Coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be the Road Trip Reactive camo. Now you could get this one from the Barbarian supply stream that was at the end of Absolute Zero, where you could get the Cap 40. Now this one looks really cool. At the start of the game, it's like a pink sports car, which you're going to see throughout all of the different versions of this camo, kind of driving, and you can see palm trees and things like that. It has kind of an 80s theme to it. Then when you get 15 kills, you see the sports car once again driving, but this time there's like a blue background, dark blue, and then there's light blue like street lights going down, which looks really awesome as well. Then when you get 30 kills, it's kind of when like the sun is setting and there's palm trees and everything. This one looks really cool because it looks like you're actually driving. And then at 45 kills, you see the sports car moving kind of through like space, and it just looks really cool. It's like purple. It reminds me a lot of like some sort of like really cool space effect, I guess you could say, and it kind of reminds me of Dark Matter a little bit from Black Ops 3 as well. So this one comes in at the number 9 spot. Coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be the Party Rock camo. Now I believe this one cost 800 COD points. It might have been 600 as well, and this one has a bunch of different effects to it. So at the start of the game, it's the normal Party Rock camo. You have like the zebra stripes, and you see like the purple as well on different parts of the gun. Then when you get 100 kills, there's like a blue effect that goes through the zebra part and it turns purple, which I kind of like. Then when you get 250 kills, there's like a zebra effect again, but it has like red going through it, and the rest of the gun is green with like red spots on it. Then when you get 500 kills, you have red with blue spots, and this time there's like purple and pink going through the zebra stripes. Then when you get 750 kills, there's green with green spots, and it has green going through the zebra stripes, and that one looks really, really cool as well. Then when you get 1,000 kills with this gun, it has blue with red spots on it, and then it's basically like a red, orange, and purple color going through the zebra stripes. And then when you get 1,500 kills, which is the final stage, because this one has so many, there's basically the zebra stripes with rainbow colors going through it, which looks really cool. It's more of like pink, green, and blue, and I really like how this one looks. And then there's red with like green spots on it. So this one comes in at the number 8 spot, and you did have to buy this one, unfortunately. You couldn't unlock it. Normally you actually had to purchase it, but overall this one does look pretty cool, and it comes in at the number 8 spot. Coming in at the number 7 spot is going to be the Cypher camo. Now you could get this one from a special order, and it came with the Rampart, and you did have to buy this one. Now when you start the game, it just has like a green effect going by, which looks kind of cool. Then when you get 100 kills, there's also like pink static added in, and the green is a little bit brighter. Then at 250 kills, you have an orange effect going by with blue static. Then at 500 kills, you have purple and blue. It's really hard to explain what's going on, but it just switches colors. It looks pretty interesting. Then at 750 kills, you have pink, white, and black, and that's just moving all around. It's once again really hard to explain what exactly is going on. And then at 1,000 kills, you have pink particle effects going by with a bright neon green and black kind of alternating. So this one does look really cool, and you did have to buy this one. I think this one was 800 COD points. It might have been 600. I'm not exactly sure, but this one comes in at the number 7 spot. Coming in at the number 6 spot is one of the best looking camos in the game, and that is going to be the Killeth reactive camo that you could get with the GKS Damascus, which was the one that was basically like the unicorn version of the GKS that was level 100, and you could get this one during Operation First Strike. Now this one looks really cool, and at the start of it, it's just a dragon that has purple fire coming out of its mouth. Then at 100 kills, it was a green dragon that had green flames coming out of its mouth with like a reddish background. Then at 250 kills, it was a red dragon with red fire coming out of its mouth, which looks really cool. Then at 500 kills, it was like a yellow dragon that had yellow and green flames coming out of its mouth, and it turned kind of like the rest of the gun, kind of goldish. Then at 750 kills, it was a purple dragon that had purple flames once again, and you can actually see the flames moving in this one pretty well, and it has a purple background. Then at 1,000 kills, it was a yellow dragon with a purple and gold background that had purple and blue flames coming out of its mouth. And then the final version at 1,500 kills is once again basically the exact same thing that I just described, with a purple and gold background with a yellow dragon, and it has blue and purple flames coming out of its mouth, and it also has particle effects going by, which are kind of like fire, which looks really cool. And this one comes in at the number 6 spot. Coming in at the number 5 spot is the Access Denied reactive camo. Now this one came out with the Divine Justice Strife pistol that's like gold. It looks really cool. Now at the start of the game, you see an animated girl, or an anime girl, with the peace sign. She has blue hair with a flower in her hair with a blue background. Then when you get 5 mini boss kills, once again you see the same girl, but then she has green hair with a green background. And then at 10 mini boss kills, you have the same girl with pink hair with a pink background giving the peace sign. And throughout this entire reactive camo, there's like white little pandas smiling, which is kind of funny, and it looks pretty cool. So that one is definitely one of my favorites, and trust me guys, I'm not a weeb, but it comes in at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the Take It Personally camo. Now you could get this one when you buy the MX9 version. Now this one looks really cool. At the start of the game, it has a blue background with green flames. Then when you kill an enhanced zombie, which is really a catalyst zombie, it has a purple background with white flames. Then when you kill a mini boss, it has a purple background with purple flames, and this one is really cool looking as well. Then when you kill a heavy enemy, it has a black background with red flames. This one looks the best in my opinion. And then when you kill a vermin enemy, which is a dog, and this does not count tigers on 9 by the way, it has a blue background with purple flames and a light green outline around it. This one looks really cool. I really love the effect, because the effects that are moving in it move really fast within the flames, and I think it looks one of the best in the game overall. Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be the Strip reactive camo. Now this one is really cool. It's supposed to be like the Vegas Strip, so it has neon lights the entire time. At the start of the game, it has neon lights. You can kind of see like a green grenade, and there's also yellow and orange in there, and purple as well. Then when you get 100 kills, it starts to have more of a moving reactive version, which has orange and purple lights moving across it, which looks cool. Then at 250 kills, those lights turn green and blue, and it has a sombrero with an alien head for some reason. Then at 500 kills, you have the purple and orange lights once again moving with like green through it, and it looks like it's supposed to possibly be weed leaves for some reason. Then at 750 kills, it says lucky, and it flashes on the screen with a blue around it, and then it has purple and orange lights going across it. Then at 1,000 kills, it has a really cool effect with blue and purple neon lights, and there's also a space suit there, and it looks like it has the cosmic silverback inside of it when it flashes, which is really cool. And then at 1,500 kills, it has that same really cool effect with purple and green this time, and it also has like purple inside of it with yellow, and it has like an open flash going through it. This one looks really cool, and that's why it comes in at the number 3 spot. Now you could only get this one during Operation Grand Heist, so make sure you guys finish up your tiers, because there's only like a little over a week left, I believe. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be the Plasma Drive Reactive Camo. I know a lot of people have this one, but it honestly does look really good because it reminds me of the Pack Punch Camo on Revelations. Now, this one you could only get during Operation Absolute Zero by completing some of the tiers. So at the start of the game, it has like a red effect with blue going through it, and then when you get 5 kills with it, there's like blue and orange and a little bit of purple and red going through it. Then at 10 kills, it turns green with like yellow going through it as well, or maybe it's green with yellow going through it. I'm not really too sure, but it's yellow and green. And then at 15 kills, it's like a darker blue with purple, and there's a little bit of yellow going through it as well as a little bit of red. So this one definitely looks really cool. Once again, it reminds me a lot of the Revelations camo, and it does look really awesome, and that one comes in at the number 2 spot. And coming in now at the number 1 spot is going to be the Soul Eater Reactive Camo. This one's really cool, and you could get this one with the Black Knight Titan Mastercraft that came out at level 50 during Operation Grand Heist, and you can buy it for 1,000 COD points right now when I'm making this video in the shop. Now, the base version is just green, and it looks so sick. I really like how it looks. And then at 100 kills, you have that green effect, but it also ends up having hammerhead sharks like swimming across it horizontally, which looks really cool. Then at 250 kills, you have a green and blue effect with hammerhead sharks that are blue swimming across. Then at 500, you have a yellow camo with yellow hammerhead sharks moving across it, which looks cool as well. Then at 750 kills, you have a blue camo with blue hammerhead sharks swimming across. Then at 1,000, it's red with red hammerhead sharks, and this one like glows a ton, which looks awesome. And then at 1,500 kills, you have a blue effect that's a little bit purple as well, and has light blue hammerhead sharks swimming across it. I just love how this one looks. It changes so much no matter what game mode you're playing. Now, yes, it does end up having to be 1,500 kills, which is kind of a lot to get it to change, but it does look really cool the entire time, and it also cancels out any of the Pack-a-Punch camos that you might get in zombies that you're probably getting sick of. So anyways, guys, that is going to be all 17 of the different reactive camos in Black Ops 4 ranked. This is my personal opinion. If you disagree, let me know which one you thought was your favorite down below in the comment section. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I know this video was super long, but there's 17 camos, and I literally had to go through and play to show you guys every different version of it. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later. Peace out.